pub customers watched in horror as chaos broke out at the Woodlands Edge during the live screening of a World Cup match. There was fighting between groups of drinkers, bottles were thrown and flares were lit at the packed Peatmoor pub. A TV set was smashed while fans turned up to watch the England v Belgium game. Police were called at 8:45 p.m. to Midwinter Close, Peatmoor, to clear fighting in the area. The atmosphere at the venue was described as electric up until the 85th minute of the match, when things turned ugly among the hundreds of people in and around the pub. One customer contacted the Edge saying she feared for her safety. "I was terrified. Members of staff told me to hide behind the outside bar. Everything escalated very quickly. It started as a beer fight outside with people throwing their drinks up in the air. Before I knew it, there were glass bottles being chucked in the direction of where I was standing next to the pavilion area. I would say there was over 10 bottles smashed." She added, "I could see men getting agitated and people started to square up and shove each other." Onlookers claim there was a divide between two groups of people who were shouting and swearing at each other before violence erupted. An innocent bystander who managed to eventually get away from the disruptive behavior, left the pub with cuts and blood pouring down his leg after a bottle had hit him. Customer Josh Dack said, "When it came to do their job when everything was kicking off, door staff were nowhere to be seen. They weren't even searching people on entrance. I don't know how the owners of the pub will prepare for the game on Tuesday, for England's next match against Colombia. They don't seem to have any control." The hooligans caused damage to a TV and glass bottles were thrown at crowds of people. Flares were lit outside the pub. One person who wished to remain anonymous has been going to the pub to watch the football for over 10 years. He said, "It was a very rowdy atmosphere, especially with one group of lads. There was 20 of them. In the garden there seemed to be a divide and the jokes and banter started to get heated. The flares being lit caused more chaos to the situation. I think some people thought they were at a rival derby match rather than as one supporting their nation." He added, "The door staff were abysmal. They didn't do anything to calm the situation or even attempt to help. But there was praise for bar staff who tried to help customers get to safety." A spokesperson for the Woodlands Edge said, "The safety of our team and customers is our #1 priority and we're disappointed a handful of visitors decided to damage our TV and behave inappropriately. We're grateful for the police's assistance last night and are bringing in additional security measures for England's match against Colombia." A spokesperson for Wiltshire Police said, "We were called to the Woodlands Edge pub shortly before 9 p.m. last night following a report of a disorder amongst football fans at the pub. Officers attended to manage crowds as they left the pub and to ensure no further disorder. Inquiries are ongoing. Anyone with information can call police on 101 or Crime Stoppers anonymously on 0800 555 111 or online." Football fans and punters were left horrified as they witnessed chaos break out at the Woodlands Edge pub with bottles thrown, flares lit and a TV broken following the England World Cup game, with no doorman staff anywhere to be seen to help. The pub was packed with hundreds of people with there hardly any room to move inside and outside the pub.